It's a giant. And he's still fighting. Look at that freaking beast right there. We are going after some big bucks. Welcome back. This will be the last episode of the Wisconsin Deer Prep 2021, and this is all going over gear. So it's basically my bow. I'll talk a little bit about like my clothes and stuff, but just a little recap. I'll show you some pictures here of the food plots. They are growing really nice. And then this weekend, this is Labor Day weekend, we did a ton of work to the pond, which I'll show you here as well. So we have just been putting a ton of work into this property and basically trying to make it the best deer hunting situation slash just land that we own that it can be. So just to come up here and really enjoy it even more than we already have. Also, I'm sorry if you hear the lawnmower in the background. Of course, you know, my father, Jimbo, he needs to mow the lawn. Every time I film a video, I don't know what it is, but every time he's mowing the lawn. So I guess that's just how it works. But anyways, I want to show you here. I got my Mathews V3 27 inch axle to axle. I absolutely love this thing. I've been shooting it quite a bit this summer when I can. But yeah, got then for my arrows. So that's a V3 27 inch axle to axle Mathews. I got a HHA single pin sight on there, which you hopefully can see there. And then I have the QAD Mathews integrated drop away rest. That is super nice. And then I have a Trophy Ridge, I think it's called the Hitman stabilizer. So that's kind of it for my bow per se. I got a TrueFire, I think it's TrueFire bone collector, the Beast. So that works good. And then actually somehow, I don't even know how I had this for a long time. This is a Bushnell bone collector rangefinder. So that's kind of that. So this is kind of my little bow case here. And then for arrows this year, let's see here. Oop. I am shooting Easton Axis 5mm arrows with some Blazer fletchings on there. And for I think my total weight for these arrows is 540 grains. And I'm trying to do like the high FOC thing. That's kind of a common practice right now. So I have 50 grain brass insert with 125 grain head. So what is that, like 175 up front, and then this is a 340 spine arrow. So these have been working super well for me. I got the target down there, downrange. I'm actually planning on shooting a broadhead today, so I'll show you that. I just want to see how they fly and make sure they fly straight, because hunting season starts in 2 weeks. It's gonna fly. Like in 2 weekends we can actually hunt deer, and we have some bucks rolling around the trail cams, so that's good news. So the food plots, as you hopefully saw, they're growing up nice. So I'm all pumped, all jacked. So like I said, we're talking about gear. So I just showed you my bow. I do have my my clothing inside in a box, kind of put away, but I'm just going to talk about that. So I recently, this last year, I bought some Sitka Stratus gear. So I have bibs and a jacket. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're like, holy crap, Wade, you spent like what is it, $600 or $700? I actually got a super good deal on it. I bought it from a buddy. He gave it to me 50% off. So great buddy, I'll tell you that, right? So looking back now, do I need it? Do you need it? No, you really don't. And I would recommend the Fanatic jacket if you're gonna go, especially in Wisconsin. It's a lot warmer if you're gonna go with Sitka. But honestly, you really don't need that clothing to hunt well, and I kind of realized that after I got it. But I got a really good deal on it, and I like it, so I'm going to use it this year. But other than that, that's pretty much all for gear I have. Other than that, it's kind of just scraps, just kind of hats and gloves and stuff that I've acquired over the years and that I've used for, since I was probably 12. So, yeah, I'm super excited this year, though. My brother has for stands in terms of that. I'm going to be hunting a little bit more public land this year than I am private, which met our private land here. But I am living right now like 3.5 hours away from our land, so I'm going to be hunting some public during the weekdays. And for that, I'm going to do a lot more ground hunting this year. So I'm not going to carry a tree stand. I want to be mobile and move kind of after, because I can't scout everything on public. I mean, you can, but I just haven't had the time recently, so I am planning to do a lot more ground hunting. So that's what I'll show you here. I've been practicing shots just like from my knees, so sitting on the ground, sitting in the trees and the weeds, and kind of waiting for these deer to come out. Obviously here we have tree stands that I've showed you that we put up, but no need to show you a ladder or anything, because I don't want to be carrying that extra weight around, especially when I don't have, I have one good spot right now that I'm hunting, or planning on hunting, but I'm just going to figure out a way to hunt from the ground there. But other than that, I'm going to be really mobile. I don't know if you guys watch Zach Fehrenbaugh from the Hunting Public. I'm going to do a lot more of that kind of hunting, like spot and stalk kind of stuff. Everyone does it for elk. Why can't you do it for whitetails in the Midwest? I don't know. Obviously, it's a little more difficult, but I've learned a lot so far from listening to a bunch of different stuff, and I'm excited to learn a ton more. I'm actually planning on doing a lot more segments on what I learned over the course of my hunt. Whatever video I post, I'm going to do a section on what I learned. That's kind of what I want to do, just so you guys get some value out of it too. It's not just entertainment. It's, you're learning from my mistakes is what it's probably going to be, but hopefully I can have some moments of light and shine and hopefully knock down some deer this year. So I am hungry for some venison. But yeah, let's get to shooting this bow, and I'll show you my broadheads quick, and then yeah, let's see how it flies. Alright, so now we got our Q80 Exodus broadhead here. If you can see that half decent. We are going to shoot that down at our target. I got a different camera that I'll switch to right now. Aim for the darkest spot. There's like a dirt mark I made on this white styrofoam, and I'm going to shoot for that with this broadhead here. So let's see how it goes. Alright, let's go check it out. Alright, so at 27 yards, this is where we are aiming here at this dirt, and we are about an inch away, which honestly, that's great for me, so I'm happy with that. That's just user error at that point. I was more worried about like a flight pattern being really bad, so got that broadhead tune in, so I'm gonna get this thing out of here and then probably shoot a couple more shots, maybe some at 40, and that will kind of be it for the gear video. Yeah, it's 40 yards. Got 4 field points, so let's see how it goes here. Ooh. Not a good round there. Alright, we're gonna go for a much better round than that last one. That was pretty bad. I torqued it a couple times, I think. Just wasn't shooting very good. I could see the arrow flight wasn't great, so I'm gonna try to focus on that here. Say it's 40 yards here, and yeah, I'm gonna aim for the top right circle. Oh man, even worse. Alright, we are going one more round. That was kind of pathetic, to be honest. So, let's do this. 40 yards. We gotta hit at least 2 in the circle. Done it before, but maybe I'm getting stage fright on camera. There we go, there's one in. Alright, just a little left. Oh yeah, center puncher. Oh, the target's even tipping over. Alright, for that sake we're going top left, just to try to keep the target up. Oh yeah, just stuck it. Alright, let's go check this out.